It is no longer a secret that Alaafin of Oyo had not just many wives, but also he liked them and loved them young and also light-skinned. And a lot of people do not really know about his first wife, Ayaba Abibat Lola Adeyemi, but they all know about other wives because they are always or constantly on social media. So in this video, we'll be talking about Alaafin of Oyo's first wife and how they met 65 years ago. Would also be looking at the highlights from the life and time of Alaafin of Oyo or Lamidi Adeyemi III. There's a quote that says, "In the end, we won't remember the most beautiful face and body, but we'll all remember the most beautiful heart and soul." The quote could best describe the love story between the Alaafin of Oyo, Oba Lamidi Olayiwola Adeyemi, and his first wife, Ayaba Abibat Adeyemi. They were together as husband and wife for over 65 years. It is not a secret that Alaafin of Oyo had not just many wives, but he always liked young and light-skinned women. His first wife, Ayaba Abibat Lola, who is fondly called Iya Adodo. Ayaba Abibat Lola Adeyemi is not just a wife, but the pillar behind Alaafin Adeyemi. As the first wife, she has many traditional roles she played in the palace. Ayaba Abibat has been described by many as a woman with a large heart and also a quality character. She is loving, warm, and also accommodating. So enormous are her responsibilities as the first wife that Ayaba Abibat was said to have encouraged Alaafin to marry another wife, and today Alaafin had about 18 wives. How does she feel after Alaafin of Oyo had 18 wives after her? It was gathered that Alaafin met and married Ayaba Abibat when she was in secondary school at the age of 17. Their meeting was said to be orchestrated through Alaafin's late younger sister, who was attending the same school with Ayaba sometimes in 1956. And before Alaafin ascended the throne of his forefathers in 1970, she was later said to have followed Alaafin to Lagos, where he was working with an insurance company. Ayaba Abibat thereafter learned the trade of sewing and she became a trained tailor. And they both lived in Lagos and in fact had 3 children, with the first child being 61 years old, Pastor Israel Adeyemi, and the third being Princess Folashade Adeyemi. The first 3 children were birthed before Oba Adeyemi ascended the throne. They thereafter had 2 additional children to make the number of children produced in the marriage 5, 3 girls and 2 boys. And today, all of these children are grown and highly successful, and they are also blessed with many grandchildren. Now delving into the highlights of the late Alaafin of Oyo's life and time, Oba Lamidi Olayiwola Adeyemi III, who is fondly called and referred to as Iku Baba Yeye, the Alaafin of Oyo, was reported to have joined his ancestor on Friday, April 22nd, 2022 at the age of 83, bringing to an end his 53 years of illustrious reign on the throne. In loving memory of the longest-serving Alaafin of Oyo, here are some of the highlights from his life and time. Birth: Oba Lamidi Adeyemi was born into the Olowoludu Royal House on October 15, 1938, and was a member of the House of Oromiyan. The monarch, whose mother, Ibironke, of Ekpo Gingi died when he was young, was the son of late Raji Adeniran Adeyemi, who became Alaafin in 1945. Early life. One notable attribute of the late monarch was his love for boxing, a skill he had dramatically displayed in public. In his younger age, Oba Lamidi was a boxer but had to retire early due to his coronation. Kingship. He ascended the throne of Alaafin in November 18, 1970 at the age of 31. Shortly after the end of the Civil War, he succeeded Oba Gbadegeshi Ladigbolu I, and he reigned on the throne for 52 years, to be the longest-serving Alaafin of Oyo. Oba Lamidi became the king during the period when Colonel Robert Adeyinka Adebayo was the military governor of Oyo State. He was wealthy and blessed with long life. He preserved the stool, promoted the Yoruba culture, and was an epitome of royalty. Appointment and position held. In 1980, Oba Lamidi Adeyemi was appointed as the Chancellor of Uthman Dan Fadiyo University in Sokoto, the position he held till 1992. And in 1990, he was appointed by General Ibrahim Babangida as Amaru Hajj in recognition of his commitment to the consolidation of Islam in Nigeria. In 1975, the then head of state, General Murtala Muhammad, included Oba Adeyemi in his entourage to the Hajj. The late Alaafin was the permanent chairman of the Council of Obas and Chiefs in Oyo State until May 3, 2011, when former Governor Adebayo Alawakala announced that the state government had passed a law that introduced rotation of the office of chairman between the Alaafin and two other kings in the state, the Olubadan of Ibadan land and the Son of Ogbomosho. Family life. Alaafin was married to his senior wife Ayaba Abibat Adeyemi and about 12 younger wives with whom he attended events. His junior wives were Ayaba Ramat Adebayo Adeyemi, Ayaba Mujidat Adeyemi, Ayaba Rukayat Adeyemi, Ayaba Folashade Adeyemi, Ayaba Badirat Ajoke Adeyemi, Ayaba Memunot Omounmi Adeyemi, Ayaba Omobalanle Adeyemi, Ayaba Moji Adeyemi, Ayaba Anuoluwapo Adeyemi, and Ayaba Damilola Adeyemi. He had numerous children and grandchildren, whose exact number is uncertain. Death. Oba Lamidi Adeyemi III died at the Afe Babalola University Teaching Hospital, Ado-Ekiti in Ekiti State, where he had gone for a routine medical checkup and was buried in Bara in accordance with the Islamic rites. He died at the age of 83. It has been said that everyone will be remembered for their deeds, either good or bad, endeavor to impact positively on humanity. Adieu Oba Lamidi Olayiwola Atunda Adeyemi III. May your memory will forever linger in our hearts.